All right, we made it to the lake in just a slight bit of a situation. So I've got to the lake. I found me a nice little hidden spot that I don't think anybody's gonna come hiking into. This is a really rough spot. The forest is flooded, as you can see. Major snake concern. I just really can't quite get to the shoreline. There's water over there. I just found a high spot. I'm gonna stash my gear there for the weekend. Hopefully nothing happens to it. It ain't tied down. There ain't no way it could float out of here unless this water comes up 3, 4, 5 feet, because it's all stuck in the branches. It won't make it out of here. And so my push stick, I really should have camouflaged it better, because it is just like a streak of lightning sitting out here. But I think it'll blend into the background. It's, you know, you never think stuff does. That's why I painted it the color I painted it. You can't really see it. And I mean, I'm way back in here. So only another really bored kayaker, because a big boat ain't coming back here. So it would have to be a really curious kayaker or some kids hiking, but nobody's going to be hiking through this flooded forest. And I'm just real gently making sure I don't trip on my way back to my kayak, because it is the ultimate self-rescue situation now. Let's go have an adventure, huh? All right, we have made it over here. I walked all the way from in town, got on the water, was stashed my cart, and made it all the way across the dam. A little bit high wind, but it wasn't that bad. And we made it over here. I spent an hour or two working my way around looking for this rock wall. I couldn't remember where it was. And then I was really worried, because the water is up about maybe 5 or 6 feet or so since the last time. So I thought they were buried underwater, but I got them. I made it back. 5-mile walk and a 5-mile paddle. Let me see. And now I can take them home. Look how purple those are. Isn't that amazing? So, we're gonna load these up in the boat. That's a beautiful place. We turned the corner, getting a real nice space out of the wind. We'll deal with a little bit of wind, but it'll certainly be a lot better over here on this side. And here's some serendipity. This pool noodle sitting here, I didn't put it there, but I'm gonna grab this thing up and put it to use. Got out of the kayak, walked over there, took it off the branch, and there's a big old giant spider right there in the middle of the tube of that. Yeah, no, you can have that, and I'll find a different one some other time. Thank you very much. Big old spider inside that tube. No thanks. All right, we found us a really nice secluded beach. See, behind us is the big open water, and I got this nice little hook around, because it's really a channel that goes all the way back up in there, but these trees are blocking it. But I'm going to use this spot here. Be a good place to make a cup of coffee, get ready to transition into this evening's activities. It's a little early, but you know, I walked all the way here this morning. Then I paddled 5-6 miles and get to this spot. And I've really only had about a cup and a half of coffee all day today. So It is long overdue. But that's going to be this afternoon's coffee break. And this is how I'm choosing to do it. I'm just using the coffee basket from home. And just ain't being shy about it. I just wanted to experiment. You know, you buy all this fancy coffee making equipment at the sporting goods store. But why is this cheap, lightweight plastic thing that I have at home, why can't I use it out in the wilderness? I don't understand people. I really like things that have dual purpose, and even if it's the same purpose and used in two different places, I get excited about that. So don't be afraid to scalp your mama's coffee maker, Mr. Coffee Machine, and just use the basket. Have some nice drip, real coffee in the wilderness. I'm saying treat yourself, folks. I mean, some people like that instant coffee, but I only tolerate it. I don't like it. I would much rather do this. All right, well, enjoy your guys' adventures. I'm going to get back to mine, except with this awesome cup of coffee in tow. Nope. Somebody's coming in hot to ruin the moment. I just don't feel like getting out of the boat quite yet. Not ready to get my feet wet. Not ready for anything more than a cup of coffee and a cigarette. Good morning. Heading into the sunrise just to stay warm. About half blinded. My sunglasses are behind me and I'm in too deep of water to dig them out, so